Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to teach you guys how to play Luara. This is a tutorial and complete guide video, so we'll be including some tips as well for you guys, the best build and Arcana in my opinion, and much more. Before we get into the video, I just want to ask you guys one thing. If you find videos like this helpful, all the tutorials that I've done, all the top 5s, please make sure to hit the subscribe button to show your support. The reason for that is, if I hit 10,000 subscribers before July 10th, I will be eligible for the next tier of content creator according to the HOK norms, and they'll be giving me some rewards for that. So please hit the subscribe button if you find this content entertaining and helpful. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Now I would like to give you guys a quick insight on how Luara is meant to be played and what you can expect from her before going into her abilities. She is not exactly the most mobile marksman ever. She is better than most because she can go over one wall, but that doesn't really change anything. She doesn't have an immediate stun. So if an assassin jumps on her, she doesn't have any ways of stunning the assassin or using a dash and running away. She is pretty much dead. She is like a sitting duck. But if there is someone to support her, if there is someone to push the enemy away and keep her alive, she will be the most devastating marksman out there, because she is one of the few marksmen who also has a very good stun. That's right guys, if you use her ultimate and then attack an enemy, there is a very good chance that you will stun a lot of enemies, especially in a team fight. It's all area stuns. We'll get into the abilities, but that is all you need to know about her. She can provide you a lot of area damage, which is also something marksmen don't do usually, but she can hit in an area, she can stun in an area, so that makes her one of the best marksmen, if not the best in the game right now. With that being said, let's go straight into the abilities. Now the most important ability of Luara, and that is pretty well known, is her passive, the Serpent Blade. Whenever she uses first ability, she will get a blade which automatically attacks the enemy. As you can see, Arthur is getting attacked, and below my HP bar, below the mana bar as well, you can see that there is a yellow color bar that pops up when I use the first ability. When that bar goes down fully, that Serpent Blade will run into cooldown. So no longer is she using the Serpent Blade, because that yellow bar is the indicator of how much time left before the Serpent Blade disappears. Okay, so you can actually see that it starts only from the half, which means there is another there is room for one more Serpent Blade, and that is where the passive comes in. If you get a kill or an assist on an enemy, you will get one Serpent Blade. So let us kill this Arthur. I'm going to use my first ability now, and once he dies, look at that, now we have two Serpent Blades below our HP bar. Two bars appeared and both of them are going down, right? Which means that there are two Serpent Blades active during that time. Now let's put a puppet here. One more passive is, whenever you get a kill or assist, you will also get increased movement speed for by 50%. Okay, it will diminish over 2 seconds. So now let us attack Arthur. So right now we have one Serpent Blade and it's going to run out, and I'm going to use the Serpent Blade again. And once Arthur dies, my movement speed increases, and now I have two Serpent Blades attacking that puppet. So that is why she is one of the best marksmen in team fights, right? Because of the ability, you can get two Serpent Blades because of the passive, and you can just deal huge area of damage, because the Serpent Blades can hit anyone. Whoever gets hit by it takes damage. It's not a single target ability. That is why it makes it better in team fights. Okay, now let's talk about her first ability. So the first ability grants her one Serpent Blade which will attack the enemy for 6 seconds, but you should keep in mind that if you are not in range of that enemy, the Serpent Blade will not attack. So I attack the enemy, it starts attacking, but if I walk away, it will come to her hand and then she can throw it again on the enemy. So you have to always make sure that you are within the range of the enemy, and only then the Serpent Blade will keep attacking. So if you want to check that range, long press the first ability and this is the range. So as long as you are within this range, the Serpent Blade will attack. If you walk away, the Serpent Blade will come to your hand and you can throw it again if it's like within the 6 seconds of its duration. Okay, and one more important thing about the first ability is that it can help you go over one wall. So you saw that, right? She just climbs over the wall and then jumps to the other side. One more important thing that a lot of people don't know about the first ability is that she can jump over two walls with that ability. So watch this, right? You saw the double jump, right? So basically whenever she uses the first ability to jump over a wall, she will jump again. So she will jump two times actually. So you can actually use it to go over some walls, not if it's so long, but if it's quite short, like if it's like the like if right here, so I can jump here and then jump over the other wall as well. So you can keep this in mind. It will help you get away from assassins. You saw that, right? I jumped two walls. So keep this in mind. In this ability description it only says that she can jump over one wall, but it's wrong. She can jump over two walls if you use it properly. Also, she gets 45% increased movement speed whenever you turn it on, which will increase by level. So if that ability is at max level, so now it's max level, the speed increase is significantly higher, and you can check here itself, it's a 90% increased movement speed at max level. So at level 1 it only grants 45% movement speed increase, but at max level it grants her 90% movement speed increase, which will make it very easy to jump two walls. So at level 1 it's very hard, but right now look at this, she can jump here and jump here very easily. Because her movement speed is fast, she can just jump two walls which are quite far away, like right here, 1 2, just like that. Alright, so one more thing you can do is when you are being chased by an assassin and they are predicting that you will jump over this wall. So a Wukong is chasing you, and he thinks, okay, she will jump over this wall. What you should do is jump and then jump back again. Now Wukong will use his ability to jump through the wall, but he won't have it again to follow you here. So it's like an outplay basically. So let the enemy chase you, let them use their dash, you jump over and then jump back out and you can escape, which is something you should know. It won't be like something that you can always do, but it's good to know it, and you will feel so cool if you manage to pull it off. Okay, so that is all about her first ability. Okay, now let's talk about her second ability. So basically she will call upon the fire serpent, which will appear in that area and then it will rush towards her. Watch this. You saw the fire serpent appear and then rush towards her, right? So enemies that are hit by the fire serpent will get their movement speed reduced by 35% for 2 seconds, which is very good. It is decent. And one important thing you should know is whenever there is a serpent blade active and then if you use the fire serpent, it will trigger a reaction making the serpent blade attack really fast. So look at this. I threw it and then suck suck suck, you saw that, right? So it's basically to deal quick amounts of burst damage, let's just say. And also if the serpent blade is on that enemy and if you use the second ability on another enemy, the serpent blade will jump from the initial enemy and attack the enemy who is hit by the serpent, okay, the fire snake. Watch this, I will use my first ability on the puppet. Okay, the serpent blade is attacking there, right? But once I use the second ability on Arthur, it detached itself from the puppet and came and attack Arthur, right? So just in case if you miss your first ability and you don't want to attack that enemy who you are attacking, use the second ability to change the trajectory of your serpent blade and attack whoever you want. Okay, so keep that in mind. And also when you don't have a serpent blade active, if you use the second ability, the cooldown is just 5 seconds, right? But if you have the serpent blade active and if you use it, it's 9 seconds cooldown, so it will reduce by half. If a serpent blade is not active, like if a passive blade is not active and then when you use your second ability, you will get half of your cooldown back. Okay, so that is all you need to know about the second ability. Now let us talk about her ultimate, which is probably the most important ability of Luara because of how much value it can provide in team fights. So whenever you use the ultimate, she will deal a huge wave of damage right in front of her or whichever direction you are using it, and that's like a huge amount of magic damage. So it looks like this and it deals magic damage to all the enemies. And if you see the bottom, I'll show you guys once again. no rest, unleashes a rain of fire at max fury, launching enemies. So when you use the ultimate, for the next 6 seconds she will enter into a rage mode, and when she attacks or when she is getting attacked, that rage meter will fill up, and when it's fully filled up, it will launch one heavy attack on a random enemy who is within your range, and that enemy will get knocked up into the air. If two enemies are standing together, both of them will get knocked up into the air. Now let me show you guys how that works. Let's put a few puppets here and we will attack from here. Okay, and pay attention, on top of Luara there will be a serpent like symbol and it will slowly fill up when we attack them, and once it's fully filled up, one of those enemies will get launched up. Watch for it. Did you see that? 2 times we were able to do it. So that is insane. A marksman, apart from dealing a lot of damage, being able to provide such valuable stunts in a team fight is insane. It's insanely broken. So let me do it once again for you guys to see. So first ability, alt, and second ability, that's the combo. So 1, 2, see, first this puppet got attacked and then this puppet got attacked by the launch ability. And also one important thing that I failed to mention is that when you use your ult, you actually get one more serpent blade. So first see, we got one more, and if I use first ability again, we have 2 serpent blades now. So the combo is, at level 4, if you are planning to attack an enemy at level 4, go towards the enemy, turn on your first ability and then ultimate, you will get 2 serpent blades. Use the second ability to enrage the serpent blades and they will attack very fast. When they do that, the knockup will automatically happen. So the combo is first ability, ultimate, second ability, and then keep spamming your auto attacks and the knockups will be happening. Let us do that once again. So first ability, ultimate, and second ability, Arthur got knocked up, the puppets at the back got knocked up. So this is how you have to use her ultimate. Okay, one more thing about her ultimate is that whenever you use it on an enemy, it will make them blind. Not literally, but the sides of their screen turns white in color, and any projectile that they are throwing towards you will be cancelled. So if it's a marksman shooting at you, those bullets won't come and hit you, right? And then if they are trying to use an ability, they are aiming an ability towards you, that ability will not hit you, but rather it will go somewhere else and hit. So for that 2 seconds she can easily kill, in that 2 seconds she can easily kill an enemy marksman. I am going to show you what happens. Now I am going to use my ultimate on Lady Sun, and after I use my ultimate on her, she is going to use her ultimate on me, and watch what happens. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Did you see that? She is actually trying to hit me only, but since she is blinded by my ultimate, she cannot hit straight, and that ability went completely to the right side and missed completely. So against mages like Xiao Xiao or Mai Shiranui, if you use your ultimate and they try to throw their projectile towards you, they will blankly miss and it will go and hit someone else. Okay, now I will show you what happens with normal attacks. So that was an ability, right? Let's see what happens to auto attacks. This time when my ultimate is back, I will use it on Lady Sun and she will try to use her auto attacks on me when she is blinded. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the description says they will not be able to use auto attacks on you, but let's see. Okay, ready? Caddy, ready? Okay, once I use my ultimate on you, you have to just click the auto attack button. Okay, you are in range, right? So just click the auto attack button once I use my ultimate on you. So 3, 2, 1, go. Did you see that? She shot somewhere else randomly for once, and that is what the ultimate does. That makes it so broken that when it's a 1v1 situation between Luara and another marksman, Luara will always come out on top if she has her ultimate, because the other marksman can't hit you but you can hit them. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Seri Gadi. Okay, one more thing about her ultimate is that whenever you use it on an enemy, it will make them blind. Not literally, but the sides of their screen turns white in color, and any projectile that they are throwing towards you will be cancelled. So if it's a marksman shooting at you, those bullets won't come and hit you, right? And then if they are trying to use an ability, they are aiming an ability towards you, that ability will not hit you, but rather it will go somewhere else and hit. So for that 2 seconds she can easily kill, in that 2 seconds she can easily kill an enemy marksman. I am going to show you what happens. Now I am going to use my ultimate on Lady Sun, and after I use my ultimate on her, she is going to use her ultimate on me, and watch what happens. So here we go, 3 2 1. Did you see that? She is actually trying to hit me only. But since she is blinded by my ultimate, she cannot hit straight, and that ability went completely to the right side and missed completely. So against mages like Xiao Xiao or Mai Shiranui, if you use your ultimate and they try to throw their projectile towards you, they will blankly miss and it will go and hit someone else. Okay, now I will show you what happens with normal attacks. So that was an ability, right? Let's see what happens to auto attacks. This time when my ultimate is back, I will use it on Lady Sun, and she will try to use her auto attacks on me when she is blinded. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the description says they will not be able to use auto attacks on you, but let's see. Okay, ready? So 3 2 1 go. Did you see that? She shot somewhere else randomly for once. And that is what the ultimate does. That makes it so broken that when it's a 1v1 situation between Luara and another marksman, Luara will always come out on top if she has her ultimate, because the other marksman can't hit you, but you can hit them. One really simple but cool thing that you can do with her first ability is that if an enemy is chasing you, you don't need to stand and attack them, but rather if you just turn on your first ability and attack them once, it will keep attacking them as they are following you. So this is very good in the late game, because you will be having a lot of life steal as well in the late game, which means that when your HP is low, if you are able to do this, you will be stealing HP from the opponent while also damaging them, and eventually you can decide to turn back and attack them and finish them off. Okay, so this is something you should note, and you can do it against a lot of warriors. Now this is the most popular build for Luara. It is going to focus a lot on critical rate and also lifesteal. So the reason why lifesteal is a thing for Luara is because of how much damage she can deal, and also we talked about how you can kite with your first ability, right? So when you're low in HP, she has like 2 serpent blades that are randomly dashing on multiple enemies, and she'll be getting a lot of healing. And then at the end you can see the Kairos of Savagery. It is a defense item, but we have it on her because she is pretty easy to kill, and in order to make her a little bit of tanky, we have this. And also this equipment, when she is taking damage, will increase the damage that she deals back, and also increases her movement speed. This is very good in synergy with her ultimate, because what does her ultimate do? When she turns it on, for next 6 seconds she will be in that rage mode. When she is taking damage or when she is dealing damage, she will knock up that enemies, right, with the fire attacks. So this defensive item is key in her build, and also the first 3 equipments are irreplaceable. So basically this is a very good build. The Arcana that they have provided is Hunt 5, Reaver 5, Eagle Eye 10, Calamity 10. This is what I would follow. But if you guys want to get creative with your Arcana, you can do it as well, but this is just the basic thing. And Flash is the go-to skill for her, not just for her, pretty much every other marksman except a few. So yeah, that is going to be the build and Arcana for Luara. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Like I said at the start itself, if you find these videos and the top 5 videos helpful, please hit the subscribe button, because I have a goal. Before July 10 I have to hit 10,000 subscribers, so I'm asking your favor once again. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful, and if you did, make sure to support me by hitting the like and subscribe button. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.